Hello friends, so welcome to new videos. This video consists of making a diagram of pituitary gland. So we are going to make a diagram. Actually, we're going to learn how to make a gland of pituitary gland, which is situated in the brain and a small part in the brain. So I'm going to use this pencil of 10B. You can use a normal pencil if you're not making as a professionalist, or for your shock you can make it. You can see it's a pencil of 10B. Next, if you are like normally making it, you can make it over here, but I'm using it so that you can see it properly. So as I've told you in my previous video of thyroid, I've not mentioned any name over here because we are going to name it down, but after making the whole diagram. So let's start with our diagram. So first thing we're going to make is a slipping line, a parallel line, and a long type of slanting one. You can see like this. Now just make it like this, not too fat or not too thin, just make it a normal. You can see. Next, a little bulb over like this. Please keep enough space over here if you are labeling it. As this video doesn't consist of any labelings, but if you're labeling it, please keep enough space over the right part, because we should label all the parts of biology diagrams at right, not left. Next, let's do the part over here. So we are going to make a rising part from this point. So you can see we have made a part over here, and like this another branch coming from it. You can see here, and next let's start the thing from here, because as we know we're not making it too fat or too thin. So let's start from here, as it is a long one. I'm not done here because I was confident I can make it a perfect one, but I'm not confident over here because it may go up and down. So I don't want to erase something and destroy my whole diagram. So like this. Now let's cover this. We have covered the part over like this. Now over a thing over here like this, we can make it like this, and now a little bulb arising over here, and a little bulb arising over here. Now we are going to make the main part, which may look a little bit difficult, but it's not actually. So first we are going to make like this. You can see, okay, like this. Next, now make like this, like an onion bulb. If you haven't seen an onion bulb, or if you have not, you can look it up here, just like over here, and another bulb. So if you see some of the diagrams or some of the paintings of pituitary gland, you may think this is like this and this is a part of this one, but it's not the part of this one, it is a part of this only. Next, you can see I just made a bulb. So here's what the pituitary gland. So now at the last I made this one, you can see. So what I have made, you can just revise it. So first one horizontal line, and I have made a long thing, and I was confident I can make it a straight one, so I made it. If you have not enough confident, you cannot make a perfect one, so you just bring it from down to up. Next, a bulb like this, and from this point to this point I have made a long thing and a branch coming from out. Next, joining it up. Next, this one, and this one. I've actually covered this one after making this. After just closing this bar, you can just cover it up like this, and then you can make this bulb, and then you can do like this, and two more bulbs over here and one thing over here. So now let's give a diagram a name, which is pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. Actually, pituitary gland is it releases hormones of growth. If that hormones if less, one will be a dwarf. If the hormone is more, it will be a giant. And the dwarf and giant period is limited only till when the baby is there and the hormones of growth releases more. So the baby will be, when it grows, he or she grows, he or she will be a giant. If the hormone will be less, so he or she will be a dwarf. Means dwarf in the sense it's not, he or she will be a little baby only, he or she will be not grown, but average height means below from average height. And if a person is suffering like after a particular age, the hormone stops, like more growth do not growth do not be there. So if the person is still growing up, so that's not making it giant, but that's a disease. At a particular age, after a particular age, growth hormone stops. So after that particular age, if the person is still growing and becoming a giant, that's not like becoming a giant, but that's called a disease. So I'm going to make a disease, like a video, not a disease. I'm going to make a video on it. So please go and see it. What's the difference of giant and dwarf and that disease, because it has a lot of other things. Because giant and dwarf do not have any like medicine. Yes, they may have a medicine, but that are like to eat and after few years and all. But disease cause and death. Okay, and if I go brief in that disease, your nose will be fat and your chin will be like fat and all. You will be very tall, more than the average height, and like that. So those who have average height, very good. Those who are dwarf, do not worry, you will be a little more. Next was the giant one. Seeing this video, this is the cause of your giantness and dwarf. Now I will take a leave. Average height ones, very good. Now dwarf and giants. See this pituitary gland. You have to increase or decrease those hormones so that you will be average height. And if you're not want to be average height, so very good, because your height is your height, none of our height. So meet you in my next video. Till then, bye.